I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of a website called thesaurus.com. It's pretty much the go-to website when you need to write a paper or you have to sound super sophisticated, but you don't know how to. You can't just write like normal people talk in day-to-day life. Are you crazy? Do you want people to think you're stupid or something? Use fancy words like baffling and henceforth and obsequious. Obsequious. I'm getting off track already. But why do you teachers want us to write things in a way that most people don't speak? It makes much more sense to write a paper in the words you would use instead of someone in the 1800s. If I want to say penguins live in the cold, I want to be able to say penguins live in the cold. I shouldn't have to go out of my way to change it. Penguins, one of the few flightless birds on this planet Earth, live in an uncommon environment compared to other animal species and avians. They can be found wandering the icy barren land of Antarctica and other extreme cold climates. I got the same exact point across in both paragraphs, but one took me 6 seconds to write, and the other took me 8 minutes, plus miserable points. No joke, I sat there at my computer for like a solid 3 minutes, just staring at my script like, I really don't want to do this right now. Why is this a thing? Why do people expect this from people? The teacher doesn't even talk like this. If anything, it just wastes everyone's time, and it still turned out like crap. Like really? Icy barren land of Antarctica? What? The only other scenario I can think of that actually uses language like this are those super dramatic animal documentaries.
Faster than a cheetah. More muscle-bound than a gorilla. More agile than a great white shark. Swooping overhead. Feasting on our streets. The pigeon. An evolutionary masterpiece hiding in plain sight. Powerful champions of the air with superhuman senses. Learning. Remembering.
Think of the time you could save if we could just write our complete opinions on essays without sounding like we crappily plagiarized Shakespeare. We could be a lot more productive as a society. Just kidding, we'd all still look at memes on the internet. But think about how many more memes you could look through just by saving that much time writing essays. Take note, teachers. I know you don't like reading through all our hogwash either. Do it for the memes. Anyway, so you gotta write something important, and you gotta sound smarter than you actually are. Let's be honest, 80% of our generation talks like, hey, LMAO, it's lit fam, lol. Cringe. I'm dead. I'm sorry. So what do? Thesaurus.com, baby. Why would you use the word said when you can write aforementioned? Why walk somewhere when you can perambulate? Who thinks anymore? I intellectualize. It doesn't matter if you can pronounce the word. It's all about the aesthetic of it. Look at these beauties. They're what's gonna get you that A- on that essay, not these lackadaisical words that normal people use. Shoo, get out of here. It also works with resumes. At least I think so. I haven't written one before. You have to sound way more qualified than all these other lamos. You're the one who's been gainfully employed at one of the top 10 food chains in the United States and have manufactured and specialized in the serving occupation for half a year before discontinuing the position. See? That sounds way better than saying that you worked at Applebee's for 6 months before being fired. I got a good starting word for all you folks out there looking to impress people with big words. Equanimity. Yeah, toss that one into a conversation and just watch the people gawk at your knowledge. Hey, that Colin's got some pretty good equanimity going on over there. He'll probably do good on the test tomorrow. I do have one question for the internet. How many of you sneaky little beans use the website for work and studious things? I didn't even use the website for that one. Ha! And how many of you use it for writing fan fictions? I really want to know. Do you wonder this? I wonder this. Do more students use it, or do more fangirls use it? I'm not saying I read fan fiction, but I know enough about the internet to understand that there are people out there who can get pretty expressive with their fan fiction stories. Like, yeah. Thesaurus.com people. Is there a way to, track I don't know, the percentage of users who look up average words and the percent who look up more questionable ones that are more passionate, smirking, ravenous, eyes widen, grin, seductive. I'm stopping there. So let's conclude the video by revamping some common boring phrases with the help of thesaurus.com. Actions speak louder than words. Hoopla blab's more rambunctious than discussion. Best thing since sliced bread. The most superlative instrument from the time of hacked nourishment. Don't cry over spilled milk. Disallowance to mourning over scattered liquid produced by mammals. You can also replace liquid produced by mammals with moo juice. How are you today? To what degree come about your mood here and now? Okay, that would be great. Acceptance. The one in question would prevail out of this world. Would you like to hang out? Do you authorize conduction of our own selves constituting a gathering appointment? Of course. Indubitably. Feel free to use any of these phrases in your life whenever you want. It's my treat to you. Tweet at me if they help you make new friends or if I get you a job. You're welcome in advance. Also, when I was searching for phrases to thesource.com eyes, I googled most popular English phrases, and apparently I don't say about 300 kilometers as much as everyone else does. But Amy is John's girlfriend. I ship it. They can be found wandering the icy barren. They can be found wandering the icy barren. The icy barren. We could be a lot more productive as a society. As a society. Oh God. We could be a lot more productive as a society. As a society. Oh God. We could be a lot more productive as a society. Oh. I do have one question for the internet. That was not the question. Or do more fangirls use it? Why is this so hard to say? Or do more fangirls? Ow! Actions speaks louder. Actions speak. It's the double S's again. Hoopla blabs more This is so stupid. I can't do this.